You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
We're a little bit late, but again, it's not my fault. It is the government's fault. I can't blame JD. I'm legally obliged not to blame JD for the fact that we're late. But we got an amazing show for you guys today. A new collection picked up from Galaxy Zone Comics in Chicago, Illinois. I stopped by there today while I was setting up for C2E2. And we got a lot of exciting stuff to announce today and to offer you guys, so stick around. We got a great show for you. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Kickin It With Onrie, the live shopping show. I'm your host, Onrie Copeland. It is great to be here with you guys this evening. I'm sorry I'm not wearing my steampunk attire. That is why I have my subtitle, The Fakest Showman in Comics, or The Fakest Salesman in Comics. Oh well, you know how it goes. One day it'll change once I decide to just bust out in full steampunk attire. I have my cool... Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a giveaway going on right now. All hail, Zuul. What's up, James? How you doing? We got Elena in the house. We got David in the house. We got an incredible Edward is in the house tonight. No, tonight's not a motel show. C2E2 is a hometown show for me. So I actually live an hour outside of Chicago. And I just dropped my stuff off today. And it's really nice because now I can kind of catch up. Tomorrow's going to be a shipping day for me. So anybody who has any outstanding orders, your stuff's going to go out tomorrow. I'm also going to try and hack away a little bit at our Kickstarter fulfillment and just take care of it little by little so that we can get it done quickly and I can focus on getting that Warline campaign up there. All right, guys, here's the deal. As always, you spend $25 with me, you get to spin this awesome wheel. You spend $50 with me, you get free shipping domestic. Now, Elena, we know that you're in Germany, so here is my offer for you. If you spend $50 with me tonight, you get a second spin on the wheel, and that is only for you. No one else! No one else gets another free spin at the wheel. Ted calls a foul here. Ted calls a foul because I didn't actually like, you know, I don't know what I didn't do. But anyway, I didn't start selling you guys comics. That's what I didn't start doing. So we got a great selection for you guys tonight. We're going to start off with the bottom books here. And Steve Bondi, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Great to have you in the house. We got a great crew here already. All right, so first book we got for tonight is a FOMO book that did not sell on my Tuesday show on CBSN. I have Bloodline, Daughter of Blade, #1, going for just $5 today. And here's what I'll say about this book. I read it. This is kind of an unfortunate situation with Marvel where I don't feel like we ever really got a good take on Blade that was like really that really solidified the character and made us really care about him. Like outside of the movie, there's really nothing in the comics that really beckons you to like want to read more about the character. There have been so many different iterations of Blade as well. I remember reading a series that Don McGregor wrote back in the 90s, right before the Blade movie came out. And that was the first time we saw a different version of Blade, but he was much different than the Wesley Snipes version. And it was more of like a mystery story. And it wasn't so much about Blade killing vampires and like whooping like a ton of vampire ass. He was just like he was struggling just to kill one vampire. And I thought it was interesting, but then by the third issue, it just gets cut off, and that's it. It's just like it's a 3-issue series. It doesn't even conclude. It's just like, all right, it's done. The mystery's solved. But it really isn't. And then, you know, I read this other Blade book that came out recently that I thought was, you know, kind of like strange. It was Blade. He's now a sheriff in thing for the character. He should be out killing vampires. He's a hunter. He's not a sheriff. Interesting take, but not really what I would picture for Blade, given that he really doesn't have a solidified background in the universe. Now, all that to say, and I'm bringing it back to Bloodline now, is that what they did with his daughter is everything that they didn't do with him. And this is a pretty cool character. Originally introduced, the concept of Blade having a daughter was originally introduced in 2015. And Tim Seeley and Afua were supposed to work on it together, but then it didn't work out because it was a period in Marvel where they felt like there weren't enough black voices writing comics, and so Tim was very happy that the project got killed. He was like, I didn't want to be that guy who worked on that book, So now it's a different story, and they've released the character, and I don't know who wrote it, and I don't. It just says lore. I don't know the person personally, but $5 for Bloodline, Daughter of Blade. She's a pretty cool character. They've actually done stuff with her, and what's kind of great about it is Blade has been absent for most of her life, so she doesn't really have any connection to him other than the fact that she's his daughter and has inherited his daywalker abilities. So just something for you guys to consider. It's a great book. All right, let's see. Okay, yes, and don't forget, guys, we are doing that giveaway tonight. So we are giving away a slab on here. So just remember to do what JD is telling you to do. Sorry about that, JD. I totally dropped the ball there. I've been dropping balls left and right. I'm a big ball dropper. You have no marbles. We got Chuck here. Yeah, that's interesting, Chuck. I don't think it's the fact that he's only limited to vampires. Because there's things you can do with vampires, and Blade 2 was a great example of what they did with the Reapers. That was awesome, with having the different types of vampires that were hunting vampires. You can come up with all kinds of stuff there and make it interesting, or you can characterize your vampires more, like they did with Deacon Frost in the first film, and make it more about the vampires who are trying to obtain certain goals. To further their own, just create vampire villains that are memorable and that I give a crap about. How about we start there, And if we got that, rather than it's just Blade, this is vampires, and vampires is just like this vague concept, right? It's just like they're vampires and every vampire is evil. Well, that's not always the case. They can play around and do some cool things with that, and that's what I liked about Don McGregor's story. Is it was a mystery. It wasn't this straight on action fight of Blade just randomly killing vampires. This was handled well. I'd like to see more stuff like Don, what Don did. He just didn't really have a chance to even finish it, unfortunately. It was just the project just died very quickly, and it's sad because no one would be better suited for that role than Don McGregor, who basically built the world of Wakanda. All right, Bloodline is claimed by Elena. Thank you, Elena. And Chuck, are you on the road now, dude? Safe travels, by the way. Looking forward to having you in town this weekend. We are going to have to discuss lots of cool stuff together. We're going to be talking about Warlion number 2. All right, cool, Steve. Bedditor. Yes, that does work as a saying. All right, next book we got here is Thor number 382. This is the giant-sized 300th anniversary issue. And he's holding that Thor, and he's like, swing, 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 swing. There's a mom joke in there somewhere. I know it. JD's already thinking about it. Boingest drive ever. All right, I got the Incredible Hulk number 275 going for $5. Man, thanks for tuning in, Chuck. Yes, we got the David Moore chant. That's awesome. All right, next book we got here is Chew Secret Agent Poyo number 1. This is going to go for just $5. $5 on that. And then we got two versions of X-Force tonight for those of you guys who saw our FOMO books. This is the second printing. Kind of a rare book here. I'm going for $5. So just $5 on the second printing of X-Force. Yeah, when David Moore is here, things change. There's a different flow in the room. You could feel the energy. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. All right, we got What the Number 6 going for $5. Let's see what's going on this cover. Got the Avengers here. Everybody versus everybody else in Smacks of Vengeance. The origin of the Pulverizer. And Man-Thing versus Swamp-Thing. This is pretty cool. Exaggerated comics here. What the Number 6 going for $5. You can feel it in your centaur loins. So for those of you guys who don't know, David Moore is going to be writing a book about why selling comics and not wearing steampunk is bad. It's going to be called Mine David Moore, MEIN David Moore. You can feel it in his centaur loins. There's not going to be any racist messages in his book either. I can tell. I got the Mighty Thor Annual number 14. This is going to go for $5. Which, David Moore, by the way, I think you should absolutely write a book. You have achieved so much in your industry, and I find a lot of your posts to be really inspiring, and I just really appreciate how much you've supported me over the years. So whenever you do decide to write a book, and however you choose to present that book, maybe it's a comic, maybe it's a book of poems, or maybe it's just a biography, or maybe it's all those things. I hope you will have all of our support. And I speak for Ted too, because I'll get behind his table and I'll just be like, technical foul, traveling. Order in the court. Hey, we can't have any order in any court unless Chris Steisel's in the house. Unless my attorney is here to represent me, I plead the fifth. All right, I got Superman number 279. That's going to go for just $3 tonight. It's got to move. $3 on Superman number 279. We got Batgirl falling from a building, and what an unlikely team up. Batman and Batgirl. $3 on that. Take ham and turkey on rye. Curtis calls soups. Thank you, Curtis. Getting rid of some books. This is great. Curtis, I got a lot of stuff for you tonight. And this, and what I picked up from Galaxy Zone. They have a really cool collection. I actually built my initial collection before I bought my first lot. I went and I did some cherry picking over there back in 2020, and it's a great shop. She's always getting stuff in and just putting out dollar books. She doesn't even sell new comics. She just sells used comics. As Ted used to say, my store name should be Honest Onrie's Used Comic Lot. And honest should be spelled ONIST. There's a silent H there. Honest Onrie's Used Comic Lot. And then my slogan would be, I am not a crook. All right, I got Submariner number 61 going for $10. What's that Ted guy know anyway? I'm only selling his books tonight as well. We'll get to that in a moment. But we got Submariner number 10, Dr. Hydro in here. This is going to go for $10. Next book we got here is Shang-Chi. This is a variant edition of the Legacy number 127, but this is a number 1. It's a pretty cool cover. It's going to go for $5 for the Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi wins. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chong. Shang-Chi. Shang-Chong. All right, that's going to get me canceled. Done. Why does Namor look like he's in a hamster ball? That's a really good question, James. It's because he's trapped in a net by Dr. Hydro. He's the scourge of the seven seas, though. That's a good book. I got Action Comics number 20. This is a 1 in 15 sketch variant by Tony Daniel. Sorry. I had a price of $15 on this, but I'm taking a best offer because it's got to move. So if you want this book, give me an offer, and I'll probably entertain it, and I'll probably take it. But if it's too low, on the offset, it's too low. If you say, hey, I'm going to give you 50 cents for this book, I'll say, meet me somewhere in the middle, all right? If I really feel like we're off that much. Honest Honorees, we sold the H because we'll sell anything. We sold the H. Yeah. There used to be a comic shop in Chicago where the owners were suspected of selling drugs too, and I'm like, man, I should really stay away from those guys. But the good thing is Chuck has brought that whole reputation back to me now. So thank you, Chuck, for doing that. I appreciate it. Thank you for keeping me honest. All right. I got Avengers number 4 here. This is the first appearance of Warbird. This is going to go for $15. Really beautifully illustrated by George Perez here, who manages to fit every single Avengers character into every single panel of every page in every single Avengers book he ever worked on. There was like 26 issues, and literally every single panel has every single Avengers character in there. Look at this A. He's fit all their heads in there. They're all just smushed in there. First appearance of Warbird, key book right there. Call it as you see it. And then I got All-American Men of War, number 92. Hey, guys, check it out. This book is approved by the Comics Code Authority, okay? Now, if I was really the fakest salesman in comics, would I warn you guys about that? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't tell you about it. I'd just be like, hey, you know, your kids can read this book and be affected by it and, you know, start doing naughty things. But Honest Honorees, being honest with you, this book's approved by the Comics Code Authority. You can read it. All right. We got a $15 price tag on this, but I'm willing to take a best offer on it. It is in very good shape. So it's it's an older book. It's a really old book, but you know, it's put together. It's not falling apart, but it is more lower to mid-grade copy of the book. So we got 15 or best offer. It's got to move. I want to get rid of it. And then I got Cable number 1 here. I'm going to just do this for $5 tonight. So we got this at $5 on Cable number 1. And I'm going to get 2 more books here that I'm going to showcase from the pits. From the pits. Let's see here. Oh, Christ. All right. I got 27, issue 3 from Shadowline Comics. This is going to go for $3. And then I got Wonder Man, annual number 2, first appearance of Hitmaker. You grab that, James. I got you on the cable. So yeah, we got 27 and issue 3 going for $3, and we have Wonder Man annual first appearance of Hitmaker going for $3 as well. I really want to get rid of these books here. I'm highly motivated to get rid of all these bottom row books here, and I'm going to give you guys a lump sum deal on that in just a minute. I want to fill up that last slot here. I have Civil War II. This is a Mike Turner sketch variant. This is a 1 in 75 variant going for $15. Again, I'll take a best offer on this. Let's get this out of here. $15 is best offer. Okay. Now, as far as our sets up top go, I still have Ultimate Comics Spider-Man #1. This is the second appearance of Miles Morales. I have issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, all featuring Kier Andrews covers, which is really cool. Issue 5 and issue #6. My ask on this is going to be $300 or best offer. $300 or best offer if you want the second appearance of Miles Morales. The next book we got here, or set of books we have here, is Strange. This is Clea Strange. We got the first appearance of the Harvest Man in issue 1. I have issue 2, issue 3, issue 4. This is the entire run of books, by the way. This is a 10-issue run here where Doctor Strange's wife becomes a new Sorcerer Supreme, and she decides that she's going to find her husband, and she becomes the Warlord of New York. It is really, really good stuff. I absolutely loved this whole run by Jed McKay and Ferreira. Forgot the artist's first name, but I got the whole run here. My ask on this is going to be $50. You get free shipping if you're domestic, and I got you covered on it. It's a really great run, really solid run there. Dr. Doom shows up in the first issue. And then we're doing our indie spotlight here. And JD, I'm going to need you to go online and go to Kickstarter real quick and give me the link for Ted Sikora's latest campaign for Punchline #2, which is a book I've been waiting for a long time. So for those of you guys who know, I'm very good friends with Hero Tomorrow Comics publisher Ted Sikora, and Ted and I truly are cut from the same cloth. We were set up across from each other over at Cleveland, or Fan Expo Cleveland last weekend, and Ted also hosted me. He's got a really beautiful home out in Cleveland, outside of Cleveland in Akron, and he has a wonderful family, and they were very gracious in hosting me. I had a really wonderful time over there. But Ted and I have been in this business together for a while. You know, Ted's been working in film and comics. He started in comics and really pursuing it full time in 2015. And we met at Baltimore Comic-Con one year, and we hit it off right away. And he's just truly one of the kindest people on the planet. But on top of being a really kind person, Ted is a very talented creator. And I used to laugh at how much he would put himself out there, because he would get ripped apart by different comic book creators who he approached for advice. But he would learn from everything that they were teaching him. He was always learning and always taking risks and always trying to do something to get himself further ahead. And now he's got this really successful campaign for Punchline #2, which, if you guys haven't read Punchline 1, it ends on a killer cliffhanger, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I saw some of the layouts, and Ted's truly a craftsman. You know, he really focuses a lot on the production value of his books, and that brings us back to the book that he has here. And he's going to be. I hosted him in Cleveland. He hosted me in Cleveland. Now I'm hosting him here in Chicago. He's going to be staying with me here as of tomorrow, and I can ask him to bring you guys books if you're interested, or you can go and support his Kickstarter campaign, or you can do both. But I have Apama #12, guest starring Lloyd Kaufman. Lloyd Kaufman gave his seal of approval to Ted to use his likeness in the comic, which is really cool. And we got a bunch of different variants here of the latest issue of Apama for anybody who's interested. It's all signed by Ted. We have variant covers here. Each one is going to go for $10 tonight, and Ted sells some of these for even more. But you got Lloyd Kaufman on all of these, and then this one's really cool. So Ted made a movie called Hero Tomorrow, and he cast this actress to play the girlfriend of his main character, and her mother was recently diagnosed with cancer. So Ted is donating the proceeds from the sales of this particular book to her mother's, care. And he's just a solid dude. There's no better person in comics. So they can go for $15. $15. And every other one is going to go for $10 if anybody's interested in Apama number 12. If you're interested in getting issues 1 through 11, you can let me know. Ted will be here, and I'm sure I can get him to hook you up with some copies. I highly recommend checking out Apama. It's a great series. Yeah, Ted does solid work. He's amazing. Solid creator. And truly, salt of the earth, one of the greatest people. I love him. All right, guys, we're going to take our first commercial break. When we get back, I'm going to start busting out those books I got from Galaxy Zone. We're going to be building out $2 book racks, and then we're going to just have some fun. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
You just finished the last episode of your favorite news show, and you just have to talk about it. But all your friends are ghosting you because of that incident last week at the buffet. Oh, you know the one. What you did to that chowder. Ugh. Keeps me up at night. So what do? Join writer Dan Wickline as he breaks down all your favorite pop culture media. Whether it's a review of the latest nerdy TV show or a dive back into the history of your favorite comic characters, Dan's ready to discuss all the hottest topics live. Join the conversation as Dan live streams Tuesday through Thursday at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. The Dan Wickline Show, on The Experience, comic culture and sales.
You know how when you go to Comic-Con, after Comic-Con, you go to the hotel bar, and there's a whole bunch of people playing music and dancing, and you've got Pikachu and Lara Croft Tomb Raider doing the cha-cha slide just down from Deadpool and Batman and Wonder Woman? That's every Saturday night over on the Experience Twitch channel. Join Taji Beats for the EXP Dance Party, exclusively on Twitch, twitch.tv/the_EXP.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Welcome back, everybody. JD, I'm not really sure how the whole giveaway thing is supposed to work, so just let me know when the time comes. But for those of you guys who haven't yet, go ahead and jump in, and JD has his audio on. So go ahead. What do you want to say?
I'd say anytime you want to give it away, we can spin the wheel.
I'll tell you what. Let's get some more people in the room here. How are we doing?
Okay.
Should be in the private chat. Let me see in the private chat. If we got enough people in the room, I'll say let's do it now. Just message me there. 7. All right. Okay. We need a couple more people in the room, and I want more shares.
So everybody's got to share with everybody they know, and also like go next door and knock on your neighbor's door and tell them to watch too.
Tell them to watch this guy slinging you guys some comics. Hey, I want to do a commercial, by the way, JD. Actually, I don't want to. I got hired. So you know when you go to Comic-Con, you go to the bathroom, and they have those little toilet seat covers? Well, that company reached out to me. They're like, I must have pitched one of their spokespeople at the show, and they were so impressed with my sales technique of selling Isum Shin that they asked me to come up with a theme for their company. So their company is called Reliable. You guys see that? Reliable. You know these? You guys have seen these before. You just pull it out and put it around the seat. So I got it. Here's their thing. Reliable. You can rely on us to rely on you. and in the commercial, the person has to be wearing steampunk attire. What's up, JD?
I was going to say, if I walked into a men's room and you were there giving me the full hard sell pitch on toilet bowl seat liners, I don't know that I would ever go into a public restroom again.
Well, it wasn't there. I did it online. I made the. Okay. They gave me plenty of the product to take home to test. They said this is really good for protecting your comics too. Stop using bags and boards. Just grab. All right, first book we got tonight on the $2 bin. We got Dark Wolverine number 76 and number 80. The two are going to go for $4 as a set.
I want you to clear something up for me right now.
What's that?
How do you say his name?
Whose name?
The Dark Wolverine.
Oh, Dakin?
How do you say that? Is it
Dakin?
Yeah, I don't know. Is it Dakin? Dakin?
Dakin? Why don't you call up the creators and ask them? That would be a great idea. And they'll be like, here's how you say Dakin or Dakin. Here's how you say his stupid name. It's shut up. No, it's not that. It's not. I don't know what it is. Chuck would probably know. Dakin. It's Dakin. Okay.
Of course, I should just ask a Canadian.
Is it a Canadian name?
Well, no, it's just like, they know they are born with knowledge of Wolverine that is lost to the ages.
Is there such a thing as Canadian names? I guess not. All right, we got What the number 4 and number 6. Okay, so here's the deal. I have a What the number 6 on the rack here that's going for $5. This one's going for $2 because that's what I'm into it for right now. So here's a chance for you to get a rack book for only $2. And I got 2 issues of What the 4 and 6 going for $4. I got Horace Nightingale from Image. Book 5 going for $2. Looks like Jack Kirby art on the cover. Oh, it's Japanese. I love Wolverine too. Chuck, your love for Wolverine is like one of the biggest reasons why you're such a value added to Warline. The things that the books that you've had me reference throughout working on this have no doubt made it so much easier for me to guide Dexter on layouts, and I've been having so much fun. So, and you're taking me down roads that I've actually never been on because, particularly like the Larry Hama, Mark Silvestri Wolverine books, I always overlooked those, and going back and revisiting that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the art on those books a lot. I have the Spirit number 8, the Origin Years from Will Eisner. This is a really cool, fun pickup going for $2 right now. Kenneth, how are you, sir? David Moyes' comment is great. Spider-Man 69, bro. Oh, dude, I used to get these all the time, man. Oh, this is so cool. So when you sign up for Marvel, comics, like a subscription, they would send you the books. And I remember getting these in the mail, and they had that. And I was like, yes. But the books would be all damaged because the mailman would fold it and everything. And it sucked. And we even got the receiver's address on here, so you can send them a message and you'll find out that they died of gonorrhea 5 years ago. But anyway, we got this going for just $2. Spirit is off to Curtis. Curtis has some spirit in him tonight. All right, next book we got here is a kind of like a CBSN sought after book by one of the dealers on there, Jesse James. He's a big NFL Super Pro fan. So I saw 2 copies of NFL Super Pro, and I'm just like, if I get one of Jesse's guys in here, maybe someone will grab it. It's going for $2. or Doc and Turn. So Doc, we all died of gonorrhea now and then. That's so great. Okay. Now, this is for the person who died of gonorrhea. They needed to be avenged. The only person who could avenge him is the Punisher. I have the Punisher 79. He's taken the club of gonorrhea and he's setting everything ablaze. That's a cool cover, by the way. We have number 84 here. And then I don't come across this Punisher run a lot, but here's like him fighting Eagle Man on issue 13. That's going to go for $2. Each of these are $2. And then I have Punisher War Journal number 40 going for $2. So Doc Quack. Elenus is Quack. You guys are funny. You're all funny. Speaking of Wolverine, I got a nice little run here. I have Wolverine number 70. Number 98. Check out this cover. This cover is pretty cool. I think it's from that same run where we got our Warline idea, which I love how this became a thing, and that was awesome. This is really cool. So we got number 98, number 105. This is an Onslaught tie-in. And number 137, all going for $2 a pop. Get all these Wolverines for $8. We have another Wolverine here, Wolverine number 53. That's going to go for $2. I have Wolverine the Best There Is, number 3. That's going to go for $2. I have Weapon X3. That's going to go for $2. Yeah, whenever I see Wolverine books now, I just grab them. I grab them for whatever reason, and I see so many of them, and I feel I'm starting to be the same way about Punisher. 98 was a good issue, really. I'll have to read it if no one. Well, actually, I'll read it even if someone does buy it. Is 84 a holographic card cover? Let me see. I don't believe it is. Or 84. Which 84 are we talking about here? Or are you just asking that question in general, James? I have Transformers number 10 and Transformers number 50. This is the giant size 50th issue. I could make this a FOMO book, but they're not in good enough condition to it being worth the time. So $2 a pop on these. You get both these books at $4. Did some classic Marvel Transformers. I have Quasar number 32 because everybody needs more Quasar. Everybody wants Quasar. We have Quasar 32 going for $2. I have Avengers 345. That's going to go for $2. We have G.I. Joe 62. That'll also go for $2. G.I. Joe! Green Goblin number 11. That's going to go for $2. Punisher 84. Punisher 84. Hologram. No, that's not a hologram cover. That's just a regular cover. All right, next book we got here is the first appearance of Anarchy. Detective Comics number 609. I know for a fact this is a $5 book, but I found it in a dollar bin. I'm selling it for $2. And if it doesn't sell tonight, I will pull this off and resell it at $5. Cable number 4. This is going to go for $2. I have Robotech from Titan Comics number 5, cover A. That's going to go for $2. Okay, James is calling the Transformers. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. And I got Bloodsword Dynasty number 2 and number 3. These look pretty cool. Going for $4. Anarchy's called by David Moore. Good pickup, David Moore. David Moore unfortunately called that first. When he said Anarchy. So, David Moore, are we calling this, or did you just call or did you just say the character? Let me know either way. Because if you don't want this, Elena will take it. But technically, David Moore did get that first claim on that. We'll sort that out in a moment. Don't worry, guys. There's a lot of cool stuff here. There's going to be lots of opportunities for you guys to score big right now. Just pay attention. Lots of fun books tonight. I got a really great collection here. Yeah, it's how it goes. The next book I got here is Bulletproof Coffin #3 of 6. That's going to go for $2. I have 22 Brides #2. That's going to go for $2. I have Bishop #4. That is $2. Okay, so we're going to pass it on. Elena, David Moore is going to give that over to you. David Moore, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And David Moore, I'm going to take care of you tonight. I got you covered, man. I got All New Beetle Bailey #92. That's going to go for $2. I have All Star Squadron #44. That's going to go for $2. We have American Vampire #4 going for $2. Aster #0, even though it kind of looks like Easter, because it's like Easter #0. See that? Because the E over here. It doesn't look like an E when you got to look real close. See how it looks like an E now? Easter #0, but it's in a Mylar and it looks like it's a hologram cover. Or not a hologram cover. It's the foil. The lettering at the top is in foil. The Aster of Easter is right there. All right, we're calling the blood swords. Good call there. Got you, Elena. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, is that our first rack? Okay, so with this rack right now, because it is all new stuff, and I literally, even though this was a $1 bin dive for me, I basically built out a short box. I don't know how many comics fit into a short box. But basically, I'm into each of these books for $1.20 right now. So until I pay off the entire lot, every book has to sell at $2. Otherwise, I'm losing money, and I don't want to do that because then I can't go out and buy more stuff for you guys. Now, we do have C2E2 coming this weekend, and I did have a really great show yesterday on CBSN. We sold some really awesome high-dollar books, and I want to go out and get some fun stuff to showcase on the show. So the more of these books that we sell tonight, the better off I'm going to be going into C2E2 because that's going to help me go out and buy some cool, fun stuff for you guys. Next book we got here is Darker Image. Sam Keith, Jim Lee, and Rob Liefeld. This is #1 going for $2. Beetle Bailey is claimed by James. Thank you, James. Got you on that. I have Dr. Fate #2 going for $2. I have Daredevil 376 going for $2, and I have #41 going for $2. This is from a different run. David Moore's grabbing Easter. Happy Easter to you, David Moore. You smell terrific. Is it a rebirth issue? Hang on a second. Are we asking about the Daredevil or are we asking about something else? Darker Image. Got it. Hey, Steve, how are you? Steve Wagner, I see you. Okay. That's $5 for the X-Force on the key rack, JD. And then we're taking Quasar as well. Thank you, guys. Appreciate this. JD. So what was the joke? What were we kidding about with Easter? I missed it. Is it a rebirth issue? Oh my God. I did totally miss that. I'm sorry. That was funny. Even though I'm Jewish and I don't understand the joke, it was funny. All right. Next book we got here is Dead Man #2. What a topic changer. Kicking Out Easter, the live anti-religious show. All right, we got Darkhold #15 going for $2. Yeah, that's an awesome book, James. We had that, the Wolverine 75. That's a great book. I think it was X-Men 25 where the adamantium was actually pulled out of his bones. But issue 75 was where we discovered that he had the bone claws, which is really cool. I have The Realm, Demon Storm, part 1 of 4. Now, how do you guys read this? You know, the way we had Dakin. I read that as Damon Storm, but it's Demon Storm, right? So this is going to go for $2. It's from Caliber Comics. This is Neil Adams Publishing Company. I have Death Blow #1 because death blows. And I have Death Blow #2 going for $2. Get these death blows. Blow your death away for only $4. Blow death and tell it to shut up. JD blows death all the time. Don't you, JD?
Well, I learned so much from your mom, so I got to put that experience together.
Oh, that was great. And he even got the word experience today in there. JD, how are we doing right now? Is now a good time, you think? Let me know how many people are in the room.
Yeah.
All right, well,
you
got to let me know. It's got to meet my seal of approval. This is my effing show, by the way. I'm in charge here. Just let me know how many people we got in the room now. Okay, we're there. Okay, guys, we're ready to run this racket. Let's do that giveaway. You guys ready?
Should we give him a second to put anybody who didn't get in yet?
Yes. Yeah, we'll give you guys another 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Jump in there.
Probably a lot of people watching right now have already won one, so it's like.
Well, hey, I'm winning too.
It's no, we can't.
Oh, I can actually
one per person.
Myself. I want to put myself in there. I want to win that freaking free slab so I can sell it back to you. Hey, you guys for a highly low price. Oh boy.
I love 90s comics names like Death. You just like in the 90s, they just had like a wheel, Death, Blood, Fire, Sting. So
dude, I got so many books like that coming up. They were like, I was like, while I was like cherry picking, I'm like, Mad Dog, and I'm like, who's this alter ego? Happy Dog, Happy Cat. All right. Anyway, hold on a second here. I want to add this. I want to add myself to the giveaway, but I can't do it unless I go on and say Community EXP.
Yes, right. And anyone listening right now can also do that if you would like to be in running for the contest.
I am going to run myself into this contest. All right. Hashtag Community EXP.
Yep.
All right. All right, I'm in there.
I don't see it yet. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, Kenneth, didn't you win one already? No, you won something else earlier today, didn't you? Yeah, okay.
Everybody won something but me. It's time for me to win something, damn it.
All right, let me put it back. You ready?
I'm ready.
Where's your porn music?
Oh, we need porn music. That's right. Bump chicka bump out. All right, let's see. David Moore, Honorary Company. Come on, let's see it. Come on. It's come down to me. Kenneth Bird takes it home for the win.
How do you do that, Kenneth? Are you a programmer? Did you crack our tool?
He did. He cracked our tools. My tool feels so cracked right now. It's terrible.
It's
Ken,
cracked in half.
Congratulations, Kenneth. Oh, boy. So sad. Too bad, so sad, so sorry. But guess what? As much as everybody else has lost, and I guess, losing just means your best wasn't good enough. But here's a chance for you guys to snag something real fast. Satan 6, number 2 and number 3. The 4th issue of this series is like the first appearance of Jason Voorhees. I get these 2 books for $4 right now. And Elena, I got you on those death blows. I have an extra copy of Satan 6, number 3, sealed in the poly bag. For all my horror fans, you're going to want Satan 6. I have Jack Kirby's Secret City Saga from Topps Comics going for $2. Yeah, it's a bit too much like Sanford and Son. Oh yes, 10. We need JD. What did he win?
Oh, I forgot to put that up, didn't I?
Yeah, sorry. We're all like con buzzed out here.
There we go.
Badass book. What is that?
9.8 Detective Comics 1000.
Whose art is that on the cover? It looks like multiple artists.
Let me see here.
Well, I see a Neil Adams on there. I see some other really cool stuff.
Oh, this is the Dynamic Forces exclusive cover, black and white edition. That's all the information I have.
That is really cool. Congratulations again, Kenneth, you jerk! All right, anyway, we're going to take a short break here. And when we come back, we're going to finish building out the second rack here. And I will see you guys in just a minute.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
This is The Experience.
Good afternoon, everybody. Hey there, hi there, hello there. You're as welcome as can be.
Hi, I'm Nancy McCann. Welcome to Friday Night Live on The Experience.
Welcome, everybody. It's Fat Jack's Comic Crypt. Brendan, Al, Jason, hanging out.
There I am. Welcome back to Kickin It With Onrie, folks. I am your host, Onrie Copeland. It's great to be here with you guys.
So we are going to talk about books that are in stores this week.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to Mishmash.
Hello, and welcome to the Black Comics Universe, presented by Peep Game Comics.
And you gotta love it that the first people in a minute to skim it are creators.
Up, everybody! Welcome to another Wednesday Warriors. My name is Joey Galvez, and this is my pal Ambrosia.
Hey, everybody! Welcome to Space Cadet.
Hey!
What's up?
Welcome, everyone, for another episode of I Must Ask You a Question.
Hi, everybody! Welcome to Nerd News Now.
Hey, this is Rex. Welcome to Comic Collectibles.
Hey, hello, all you happy people. Welcome to the Dan Wickline Show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. This is the crazy show that we do on Thursdays called What's in the Box? What's in the Box?
Comic culture and sales.
For years.
All right, guys, welcome back once again. Kenneth, congratulations on your win today. That's awesome. We're all really happy for you. Thanks a lot. You're more than welcome to come and hang out on the show. I hope you don't feel like I was being a little mean to you because I didn't win, because I wanted to win. Even if I would have won, in all honesty, I would have given the book away.
Kenneth knows we love him.
Huh?
Kenneth knows we love him.
Yeah, yes, he does, of course. Yeah, congratulations again. All right, first book we got up here. Now we're jumping back into the 90s here. I have Propeller Man #1 from Dark Horse Comics going for $2. How cool is this? This is a dope cover. I have Punisher War Journal #13 going for $2. We're going to add that to our Punisher War Journal thing here, going for $4 now. I have Ninja Bots #1. Yeah, that's why you need. That's why you need Ted to rep these giveaways. Propeller Man's off to David Moore. That's great. Hey guys, thank you very much. I appreciate that everybody's picking apart at this $2 rack tonight. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. You guys take care of me. I'll take care of you. All right, this next one is going to go fast. So be ready, because this is a book that everybody's going to jump on because of how cheap it is. X-Men 2099 #1, first appearance going for $2. Issue 2 going for $2. Telling you guys right now, if this doesn't sell tonight, putting it up online for $10. I should be doing it for $10. I'm doing it because I'm doing it at 2 right now because I just want to make the show exciting for you. I want you guys to take it. Okay, so we're taking that X-Force. There we go. X-Force is off to JD. JD, I got something also for you.
That sounds like a threat.
No. Not threatening you. Not yet. But there was a book I came across this weekend, and I ran into the creator, and he signed it. And it's a Deadpool series, but I actually have the complete series, and I had it there and didn't realize it, so he only signed issue 1. So I'm going to wait a while, get it signed by him, and then I'm going to put it up there. You're like, what is it? I'm not telling you until you stop doing that thing that you always do that I don't like. And not my mom. What were you going to say?
Your mom likes it.
Shut up, Jenny. All right. All right. Next book we have here is The Deceasening, based on the true case files of the Waynes. This is going to go for $5. This is a bottom row book here. It's got to move. $5. That's just the cover price in the book. You know, if you went to a comic shop, this is what you would pay for it if you grabbed it off the racks. $5. The Deceasening. Gotta move. Next book. Again, someone better grab this. Surprised no one shout out for X-Men 2099 yet, but I have No Escape #1, the Ray Liotta movie that got adapted into a comic. $2. I have The Muppets Take Manhattan #2 going for $2. Walt Disney, Mickey Mouse, and Goofy. That's going for $2. Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, it's all of us doing it. It's a combined effort, and really, this is Nick and Jen's initiative. They're just trying to build this community, which has been an imperative component in the growth of my business personally. Just because what got me into live sales was the fact that conventions were all canceled in 2020. And for a number of months, I had no idea how I was going to get by. So it was sort of like I was getting checks and all that from unemployment, but I didn't want to be unemployed. And then one morning, I woke up and decided I'm not unemployed. I'm self-employed, and I can go out and start selling comics. And I needed the platform to do it. And if it wasn't for Jen King getting me on here to CBSN, which eventually led to me getting on the Experience, I wouldn't be here. And everything that the Experience is doing is really taking the feel of what going to a comic convention, going to a comic shop feels like, and bringing it right to you guys. So this is a very important component of my business, and I'm honored to be a part of it, and I'm a firm believer in what the Experience is doing, and it's a pleasure to be here with you guys. All right, next book we got here is Mad Dog #1, whose alter ego is Happy Cat. All right, this is going to go for $2 for Mad Dog. X-Men 2099 got called to XSSFD Lieutenant. LT. Is that short for Lieutenant? I'm going to just save you as SSFD. Nice pickup on those X-Men 2099s. All right. I have Metamorpho #1. That's going to go for $2. I got another Mickey Mouse and Goofy Explorer Energy Conservation going for $2. Some more continuity comics for you. I have Megalith. It's Neil Adams on the cover. Continuity Comics #2 going for $2. I have Kamwe. #13 going for $2. I have Kane and Lynch. #1. This is based off of a video game. If you guys ever saw Kane and Lynch or played Kane and Lynch, it was like a heist game where you were two bad guys pulling off a heist. You switch between the two guys. It's going for $2. I never really gave that game an honest go at it. I don't know if anybody else has. Kazar the Savage #29 going for $2. Some more G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe Transformers #4 going for $2. Ooh, they have the Marvel Superheroes game on the back. This is so cool. I remember this. Do you guys remember this? Marvel Superheroes game? That was like a role-playing game. I have G.I. Joe Special Missions #16. That's going to go for $2. And I have Black Dragon #1 going for $2. Black Dragon 1 is $2. What's up, Philip? How you doing, man? Good to see you. I have Hellstorm #3 going for $2. Hulk #385. That's going to go for $2. I have Pistol Pete's Hate Comics #25 going for $2. Amazing High Adventure #5. That's going for $2. Not going to make any marijuana jokes referencing that comic at all. Don't even think about it. Otherwise, you're immature. I have Hellstorm, Prince of Lies #8. That's going to go for $2. Shogun Warriors #8, $2 in this. The last book we got here, or set of books here, is going to be Star Trek: The Medulla Imperative. I have issue 3 and issue 4. Oh, look, there's actually 2 copies of it in here. Looks like we got a duplicate here. Got 2 copies of issue 4 and 1 copy of issue 3. Grab issue 4, it's 2. Grab issues 3 and 4, it's 4. Grab them all, it's 6. All right, so we got a double rack now. And let's see where we're at with everything. Give me just a second here. I'm going to come up with a lump sum total on everything. See how far off I am. Okay, if anybody wants the double racks here, just to clear me out, I will do everything right now, all of these books at $50. So that's $25 racks. $25, I'd be comfortable letting go of those books. So $50, you take it all. All right, David Moore's calling the Black Dragon. I'll add another book right now. So again, that's $50 for both racks there. Phil Bergusa, anything you miss that's for you that I think you might like? Not unless you like old G.I. Joe books, but I know you're usually into trades and stuff. I have Dead Man #2. Maybe you want that. And I have NFL Super Pro #2. Maybe you'd like that. I'm not really sure. Tell me what you're looking for, and I'll see if I got it. We have a large variety of comics today. So we got one more slot to fill here. I will do Secret Wars 2 #6, $2. It's a pretty beat up copy of the book. Fair warning. It's a reader copy. Claim rack. All right, Elena, that is going to be. Thank you very much. I'm just going to let you know right now. I hope this won't kill you on the shipping front, but I think we could still build out some stuff. You should have room for it. But thank you very much. I got you. You're awesome. You're amazing. Thank you for grabbing that. Yes. And Elena, you get 2 spins on the wheel. JD, can we run the Wheel of Skid Bark video? Bentley!
It's time to spin the wheel of Skid Bark.
I got Bentley coming right now, and I'm clearing off the board here, and then we're going to spin the wheel for Elena. Come here, buddy. Yeah. There's my good boy. Every time we spin the wheel of Skid Bark, Bentley gets a treat. So that's an incentive for the dog to come and hang out here. Come here, buddy. Come here. Yeah. You can come say hi to everybody. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Look at this guy. He's so food driven. He's like, this is such a good dog. All right. I'm going to spin the wheel for you. And Elena, you actually get 2 spins. You get a free Marvel book that you can claim off the rack, off of future rack that we build. And you get a free DC book. So I'm just going to give you 2 free comics that you can call and add to your stack, okay? From the $2 rack. That's awesome. Wonderful. That is awesome. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. All right. So we got a couple duplicates here. I still have Satan 6 #3 going for $2. I have NFL Super Pro #2 going for $2. And I have one more copy of Star Trek The Next Generation #4, the Medulla Imperative at $2. Okay. And I got you. Sorry. 50. Okay. And you got two free comics. And since you're also in Germany, yeah, I'm going to let you choose whichever comics you want from the books up there, because I don't know how many comic shops you got out there. And the fact that you're shopping with me internationally, Elena, I have to tell you, you're one of the things that you're having you here is one of the reasons, or not one of the reasons, is one of the things I appreciate the most about why I do what I do. It's my why do I get up in the morning kind of a thing, because all throughout my life, trying to break into comics, I was thinking to myself, it'd be really great to be recognized in some other part of the world. And so I really appreciate the fact that you bought Isu Shin and that you got it and that you're reading it and you're enjoying it. This is why I get up in the morning. And I wish that there was a way to make things easier for people who are located internationally to have access to comics. And I know that there are comic shops in other parts of the world, like some really cool ones. Like I remember I was in Tel Aviv in Israel and they had a comic shop right there, which was really cool. But not every country and not every city has access to comic shops the same way we do here in the U.S. So, or maybe they do. I don't know where you live, but either way, I appreciate you shopping with me so very much. Thank you. It means the world to me. It's a small basement. I got you. All right, we got The Next Generation going off to James. No one's grabbing that That Satan 6. I thought that was going to be a big seller for me. No one's taking it. That's crazy. All right. Or NFL Super Pro number 2. I got one copy of it left.
You're a good boy, man. You're a good dog.
All right. That's cool. Are they all like American comics, or are they comics from other parts of the world? I have Star Trek: The Next Generation number 14 and number 17 going for $4. I got Space Knights number 1. That's going to go for $2. I have Marvel 2-in-1, The Thing and the Inhumans number 72. That's going to go for $2. I have Night Strike number 1. That's going to go for $2. I have The Invaders number 7 and number 9. That's going to go for $4. Bentley's sniffing around. Sorry. What's with you, dude? You weirdo. I have Image Plus number 1 going for $2. Hold on a second. That's funny, JD. By the way, guys, speaking of Satan, here's another great 90s comic book title. Operation Night Strike. It's Night Strike with a K in there for extra emphasis. Operation Dark Night Moon Strike. $2 on that. Marvel 2-1 is off to Curtis. Thank you, Curtis.
I was serious though. I was wondering because the Comics Code didn't allow supernatural themed comics until the 70s. I was thinking, parents seeing all these like Satan 6 or Hellstorm or all these, vampire characters, if it led them, along with Dungeons and Dragons to panic about, oh, there's Satan worshipers in our, in the woods outside our house or whatever. There was a big Satan panic in the 80s.
Thanks for the history lesson. I didn't know that.
Okay. I'm sorry to break into your show.
Yeah, you better be.
You
broke out of my show like you broke into my mom, didn't you?
How'd you know?
I'm just good like that, man.
She'd say hi right now, but
Yeah, shut up, JD. I have Immortalis. Number 1 of 4 going for $2. The Invincible Iron Man, number 323, number 327, number 328, and number 329. We're going to do all 4 of these at $8. So $8 gets you all 4 comics. I have Infinity Inc. number 5 and number 7. We got Roy Thomas and Jerry Ordway on this. Each book is going for $2. That's $4 on the set. We have Infinity Crusade number 3. That's going to go for $2. I have Jack of Hearts number 2. That's going to go for $2. Larry Stroman's book, The Tribe. And Dave Johnson and Stroman? This is going to go for $2. So David Moore, I brought your revival books to C2E2 already. So I have them set aside for getting them signed by Jenny. I'll go say hi to her on Friday because I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to dip into Artist Alley a lot this weekend just because I got to shake hands with some people over there and do some business. Chuck, I'm really glad you're going to be there, man. I'm like so excited to have you there because I know the booth's going to be manned at all times. Same with JT Malloy. You guys can come and check out his stuff. He's got a really great book called The Sapphire Spectre. I'm a real big fan of his work. He's a really hardworking dude, really solid cat. We got a lot of great people hanging out by the Onrie Copeland Productions booth this weekend, booth 1177. And I'm going to get to pushing Warline pretty soon. I'm just having so much fun sharing these $2 comics with you guys. I have Ultimate X-Men number 85, number 86, number 87, and number 88. So we got all 4 books going for $8. $8. X-Force number 12 is going for $2. I have Warlock and the Infinity Watch number 11 going for $2. Bentley's snorting and making all these noises right now. I wish you guys could hear it. I have Talent Showcase number 18. That's going to go for $2. I have Super Cops number 2. That's going to go for $2. I have Heroes Return Fantastic Four number 4. That's going to go for $2. And I have the Incredible Hulks number 615. That's going to go for $2. I have the Gargoyle 3 going for $2. G.I. Joe 37 is $2. We have Fright Night number 11 going for $2. I have Dr. Fate number 25 going for $2. And I have some Drunken Fist books. Drunken Fist number 6, number 7, and number 8. Get all the Drunken Fist books at $6. $6 on those books. And we got Dazzler number 40 going for $2. Let's see, did I miss anything? Warlock got called. Warlock is off the chains. All right. It's really funny what you're saying, JD, because I was talking. Chuck and I were talking about this actually. There was a creator who, whose name shall not be said here, who listed all their expenses at conventions and, was like, this is why San Diego Comic-Con is a bust for me every year and why it's not a profitable convention and all this stuff. I have never gone to a convention, no matter how big or how small, especially shows that have actually ended up being huge disappointments. For example, Big Easy Comic-Con in 2019. There's a show that was supposed to happen in June, got pushed back to November, and was so poorly attended that I think there was probably 1,000 people there the entire weekend. But here's what happened that weekend. I sold a copy of Yisun Shin to Adam Kubert, which was amazing. And I actually just worked the entire show. And by the end, I made my money back. I didn't lose money. I was actually even able to pay myself for it because you can't do anything when you're at a convention. There's nothing you can do at a convention about who's going to be there and who's going to buy stuff from you. You just got to show up and do the job. So, that's kind of the thing. But you can make money at conventions very easily if you keep your expenses down too. And if you don't need to go and eat out at, very high expensive restaurants and have groceries delivered to you and, have an automatic, toilet seat warmer and, big supply of reliable toilet seat covers, so that you don't hurt your bottom at the convention. If you suck it up because you want to do it and you want to get out there and work, you'll make it work, so there's a little inspiration for you. So shut up! You're not coming out to C2E2 with me! You're not getting a free ride. No one gets a free ride in this business. They're not crying in comics. You little You little patsy. Let's see. Philip Ragusa. I'm sure there's something there. Dazzler's off to David Moore. David Moore is dazzled. Bedazzled. Dizzle dazzled. Okay. I have Darkhawk number 10. Danger Trail number 1. Going for $2 a pop. $2 a pop on these. This is the last of the new stuff. I just want to get through it. I have The Adventures of Cyclops and Phoenix, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4, all going for $8. You get the full run of books here for $8. And then I got Savage Dragon number 3. That's going to go for $2. Philip Ragusa, you asked for Captain America. I got you Captain America here. I have issues 351 and number 399, both going for $4 as a set. $2 a pop. Strange Combat Tales number 1 is $2. Oh, Yusuf Shin sales are killing it, man. We have sold 3,500 copies of Yusuf Shin this month, estimated total. And I think I'm estimating it lower because I haven't actually counted what I've sold on the air. And I also didn't count what I've sold on Amazon and stuff like that. So it's been wild. We've been selling through so many books. Fallen Avenger 1 is now going back to press very soon. We're going to be doing a new version of that. And these new books are just flying off the shelves. And I'll do a Yusuf Shin pitch shortly. I just want to, this is all I got left of the new stuff. And then we're going to go into, I'm going to be talking about my stuff for the rest of the show. But right before we do FOMO, or we'll do FOMO first. All right. Mighty Thor, number 395 and number 448 and number 466. This is all going to go for $6. Dragon is called. Okay, James, gotcha, James. Captain America sets. I have another copy of Tribe number 1, if anybody wants it, for $2. So we got two copies of that. Thor sets also off the gold. That's $6. Where are you going, Bentley? Where are you going, dude? Walt Disney Comics and Stories number 593. That's going to go for $2. I have Bill and Ted's Most Triumphant Return number 3 of 6 for $2. Bill and Ted's going to move real fast. It's got to. Okay, let's see. Okay, Tribe is off to JD. One copy of Tribe left. Guys, thank you very much. Okay, Nightfall is first free claim. What was the Nightfall? What was the Nightfall? Nightfall?
Was it that one we were making fun of? Like Night Strike?
Oh, Night Strike. Yes, okay. Night Strike. Okay, cool. I got you, Elena. All right, Bill and Ted is off to James. I have Clive Barker's The Harrowers, Raiders of the Abyss, number 1, going for $2. High Impact, number 1, High Impact Studios. Looks like a foil cover, going for $2. But did you want that Operation Night Strike? Elena, let me know. If not, I'll put it back out there. And then I have The Hitman number 51, number 52, number 53, and number 54. We are going to do all 4 of these books at $8. I have the Huntress number 9 number 6 and number 9. Those 2 are going to go for $4. Clive Barker and High Impact. Okay. High Impact 4. Okay. Some of these books here. All right. What am I going to do this for? Let's see. See how far off I am from hitting my goal. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Just give me a second here. Hold on here. 11. Okay, we're there. Good. All right, guys. So here's the deal then. If you guys want to clear this out, the rest of the books up here, I will do everything at $30. I'd feel comfortable doing the rest of the rack, this entire rack here at $30. Okay, there's 2 bottom row books here. Okay. Philip, we got Thor number 382 going for $2. And then I have the Thor annual. This is going for $5. This is the Thor annual number 14, and it's also going for $5. You get them both, it's 10. Let me know if you want to take those off my hands at 10. And if anybody wants this rack up here, it's $30. Oh my God, Elena, that's tough. Yeah, she comes on really early in the morning. High Impact. Was High Impact called by David Moore, I think? Yeah, David
I think
Moore.
so.
Yeah. Sorry, Curtis, you missed that one.
You have to.
Thor books are fun. Okay. All right, excellent. It is time for us to do FOMO, but we're going to take a short commercial break because I think we were supposed to do one a while back. So let's do a quick commercial break. We're going to do FOMO books, and then we're going to talk Warline. We're going to talk Eastern Shin the rest of the show. All right, I will see you guys in just a minute.
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today. Did you know that across America there are over 2, maybe even 3 live stream producers who can't even afford Mountain Dew? Take Brian here. Brian has gone 2 weeks without a sip of Red Bull. If it goes on much longer, he may take a shower and get a real job. Situations like this are as tragic as they are preventable. Join the experience on YouTube and gain access to special emojis and members-only streams. For less than a cup of coffee, you can keep socially awkward hermit people working from their parents' basements where they belong. Scan the QR code on the screen to join. You'll be glad you did.
go follow the experience on TikTok at @the_EXP1 or scan the QR code on the screen. Our TikTok is like everywhere else we are, except you only have to deal with us for a minute. Seems like a win-win to me.
For years,
All right, guys, we're in that final stretch here. So, David Moore, you were asking me earlier to do this at $5 for you. And earlier on this show, I said I'd take care of you for giving Elena that Detective Comics book. So, yes, I will honor that deal only because of what you did earlier. So, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's my way of taking care of you, brother. I got you on that, Hitman. Thank you very much for your business, sir. Always appreciate you, man. 7, 9. I'm trying to see if I owe anybody a spin. I believe, James, you're coming up on one. Looks like it. So we got 9. So you're at $19, James. And David Moore, you are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. You're at $19 as well, David Moore. So you guys are very close to getting the spin. We love having you, David Moore. I mean that very much. Bottom of my heart, no jokes. Great having everybody here. Thank you all for shopping with me and supporting everything I do. All right, it's FOMO time. JD, let's show them what that FOMO video is so that everybody who wants to know what FOMO is can figure out what FOMO is.
It's FOMO time! What's that even mean anyway? Oh, is that what it means? I'm such a weirdo for missing out on these great deals!
Yeah, that's me making fun of Robert Pattinson because he's a big wiener and he sucked as Batman. And you can fight me on that. FOMO books. We got Mandalorian #1 going for $10 tonight. $10 on Mandalorian #1. Onrie's my favorite FOMO. I have Amazing Spider-Man 258. This is a really cool cover here, going for $15 tonight. $15 on this. I have not one, but 2 copies of Chew and Revival, the Chew Revival crossover, going for $5. I might be able to get. Oh wait, actually, this isn't done by Tim Seeley, but Revival was done by Tim Seeley. So I don't know. Maybe he could sign this. I don't know. But he's definitely going to be at the convention this weekend. $5. You guys can let me know. I have no problems getting stuff signed for you since I'm already going to be there. I have X-Force #1 with the Deadpool trading card in there, but out of the poly bag. This is going to go for just $10 today. Mando 1. It's off the SSFD. SSFD, who are you? I appreciate you asking about Yisu Chin, but I just want to know who you are. All right. We have Incredible Hulk 717 going for $5. $5. And then we got a real cheap FOMO book here. Black Panther and the Crew #1. This is going to go for $5. $5. $5 FOMO books. Not every single one of them is expensive. We got Fantastic Four 212 going for $10 tonight. $10 on that. And I have Fighting American #1, and that's also going to go for $10. This is cover D. Fighting American 1. Yes, you do, Elena. You can still call a $2 comic from up here. You have one more you can call. I don't know. I don't know. SSFD actually called on YouTube, so I'm seeing it here as that, right, JD?
Yeah, this they timestamp the messages in the chat for us, and unfortunately, his came in at 8:36, and yours came in at 8:37. So you might want to refresh. Maybe if you're watching a little behind, that can happen sometimes.
Either way, guys, I come across books like this all the time. And if you guys want me to hunt for it, I can see what I can do about finding one at the convention. I'm always around comics. It's never a problem for me to hunt anything down for you. Combat has been called. Let's see, Combat. Which Combat book? The Combat book. There we go. Combat. Gotcha. Elena got her 2 free comics. We're good. And then I have New Avengers Illuminati 1 that's going to go for $5. This was a $10 book last year. Doing it at $5 now. I don't know why I have that price on there, but I guess I just want to move it. And we got one more slot to fill on the bottom row here. Deadpool versus X-Force number 4, going for $2 on the bottom row. I don't know what that book is doing there, but I got it. So it's in that box. It's going to move. Kevin R. Okay. Well, Kevin, I got you now. Now I know it's you. I'm going to start referring to as Kevin. Where did we meet, Kevin? I'm just curious. That ASM cover is hot, isn't it, David Moore? I really do love it. All right, so those are your FOMO books, guys. Now, earlier someone was asking me, how's Yisun Chin doing? Yisun Chin is doing great. Like I said, we sold a ton of copies, and everything's going great. An estimated 3,500 copies were sold at conventions over the course of the last month, which is awesome. And we still got C2E2, and then we'll get that final number in there. James, I got you on the Deadpool. And everything is going peachy keen. And you guys can actually grab Yisun Chin right now on the air. I have copies of it. And here's what's great about it when you're watching Kickin' It. I will sign your books for you on the air. So we have Yisun Chin, Warrior and Defender. This is about a Korean admiral that battled the Japanese in the 1500s. He was outnumbered 10-1, and he beat them 23 times in a row and never lost a single battle. And I worked on this. I'm the writer, creator, and producer. I'm also the publisher of the series. We have the first 4 issues of Yisun Chin going for just $10 today. So $10 for all 4 books. These books have been re-edited and put together, like remastered, by me and Chuck Pino, who will be happy to sign your books for you if you decide to grab a set. Newly remastered editions of Yisun Chin Warrior and Defender 1 through 4 is going to go for $10. And then we have Fallen Avenger, that is the sequel. We have Fallen Avenger 1, 2, 3, and number 4. This is actually issues 5 through 8. Yeah, there are hardcovers of Yisun Chin too. I'll show you guys that too. So we got Fallen Avenger 1 through 4. That's going to go for $10 as well. You can get the set of Yisun Chin at $20. All 8 comics. I'll sign them all. And then we have issues 9 and 10. This is Hunter and Destroyer 1 and 2. You can get these for $5 as a set. And I will sign everything for you right now. Steve Wagner's calling it. We got you here. I'm going to sign all those Yisun Chin books for you right here, right now. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. If anybody else wants Yisun Chin, I can go and grab sets from the warehouse. I'll be there tomorrow taking care of fulfillment all day. So that was one of the advantages of getting everything taken care of. Cool. I will do, you want to do the 4 at 10. Okay. So you want to do the first 4 at $10? You didn't want to claim all 10 at 25? Let me know. Either way, I got you. No worries at all. I understand money's tight and all that kind of stuff too, so there's no pressure. And if you just want to try it out and see if it's your thing, whatever the case is, I'm okay. So, so you want to do the first 4 for 10. Okay, no problem. So we got the first issue. Thank you very much, Steve. Appreciate you, man. And I can add this if you want me to. I can invoice you tomorrow morning, and I will. I can ship this out with your other package that you've already paid for. So you got issues 1 through 4 signed. Actually, no, you wanted these signed by Chuck too, I think, right? So why don't I hold off? If you want, I can hold off on shipping your stuff tomorrow and get everything out to you later. It's up to you. All right, and we still have issues 5 through 8 and Hunter and Destroyer 1 and 2 available for sale right now. This is my last set that I have here, but I will sign a few on the air. You can grab all these books at $15. $15, just hitting $1 off the cover price of each book. And then I have the hardcovers here. We have the Warrior and Defender hardcover, which is about to go back to press very soon. And we're going to be updating it with all the new files in there and everything, which is really cool. The hardcover collects, the first hardcover collects all of Warrior and Defender, and it features a foreword by Stan Lee. It also has over 50 pages of additional content in the back that kind of tells you about how we went about making the book and all that other kind of cool stuff. So it's also got interviews with our creative team and our international creative team, and these really beautiful character spreads in the back, which are really awesome. Tell you more about the characters. And then there's maps in the front. We really went through a lot to make the graphic novel a more a bigger bang for your buck experience. So we put like the maps in there and all kinds of stuff. Okay, all right, cool. I got you, man. Whatever works. Okay, hold on a second. I had ordered issues 1 through 4, 5 through 9 back in March. Just looking to do another go for signatures. Give me a number. I'm not sure which. Did you want to have? I'm just not understanding, Kevin. What you mean? What you mean by that? So anyway, this one's going for 25, and then we have the Fallen Avenger hardcover, which this one's really cool. I actually had so I came across a really tough point. This was really early in my publishing career. What happened was I had an investor, which is what propelled me, an angel investor, which was what propelled me to actually jump off from having a day job and really focusing on publishing Yisun Shin and getting it out there. Very early on, I kind of learned that I had a schematic for sales, and I was able to kind of show that, hey, I can actually turn a profit doing this. I just needed some capital to get things going. And I had some capital, and then it ran out. And my investor said, I'm sorry, I can't help you anymore. And I realized, maybe I don't need an investor. But at that time, I was really bummed out because it felt like, hey, I was screwed. How was I going to survive now? Well, I came across this really cool documentary by this that was done about this Kyokushin karate master. His name is Judd Reed. I actually asked him that's him and me in New York. I actually asked him to write the foreword to the second Yisun Shin book because when I was at my lowest point, he really inspired me through this documentary. And it was about how he was getting ready for this challenge called the 100-Man Fight, which is a challenge in Kyokushin karate that basically has it's like the ultimate test for anybody who's practicing the art. It doesn't matter what belt you are. Only a few people in the world are invited to even be allowed to partake in it. You have to be like very proven. And this Australian guy was like one of a handful of people on the planet to do this, and he did it. So that inspired me, that documentary, and I'm like, well, damn it, if he could do it, I could do it. And, I did it. And I was really inspired by him. So I asked him to write the foreword to the second book. And this also has over 50 pages of bonus content as well, just some really cool backup stuff. And then I write more about our production process. And I write about the experiences I had working with the creators on the book. And you get to see how things kind of come together. It's a really nice package. And then it also has updated character profiles and stuff like that, new spreads, because we change artists. You're not going to even notice the difference, but we change artists in the middle of Fallen Avenger. And we're about to do it again. You guys won't even notice it. But anyway, we got both hardcovers of Eastern Shin going at $50. If anybody's interested, I will sign them both for you and put them on your stack. Yes, I have plenty of hardcovers right now. There's going to be plenty of opportunities. And Kevin, so you said you got issues 1 through 9. The only issue you'd be missing in that case is issue 10. That is Hunter and Destroyer 2. That's just going to go for $3. And if you want me to sign that for you, I can do that. Now, the last thing I want to talk to you guys about is Warline. So Warline is my newest comic series. I just released it not too long ago. Earlier this month, as a matter of fact, and it has gone back. It is sold out on multiple occasions already. It is sold out at three conventions this month, and it is going back to press again. I am picking up the next exclusive that we're doing in the morning, but right now I have the C2E2 exclusive of Warline #1. This is signed by me, and it will be signed by Chuck Pino as well. It is going to go for $20. Warline is about an old warrior passing on his legacy to his daughter. I think Logan, Demolition Man, and Blade like all rolled into one, and you have Warline. And I am really, really proud of this book. I've been working on it for the last 3 years. It is getting a lot of pushes for me, and is going to be getting a lot of pushes for me in the coming months. But this is going to be one last opportunity for you guys to grab this book before we do our Kickstarter, because we have a lot of stuff happening this weekend. And after that, I'm going to actually pull back on selling Warline until we do our Kickstarter. So, JD, if you could show the artwork that we have for the exclusives. So we got 2 exclusives that are going to be coming out on top of the exclusive that we have here. We have 2 more additional exclusives. I'm picking these up tomorrow morning. These are the Frank Uzan variants. Frank is an artist from Israel, and he actually reached out to me after he saw a post that I had made about selling out at a convention. He was like, man, I really want to do a Warline cover. What do we got to do to make it happen? And I'm like, I can't afford you. I'm really sorry. And he said, well, I don't care. I just want to work on this. And I said, all right, cool. So he did it, and I'm printing up a bunch of books. I'm giving him a ton of comps, so he's basically getting half of the print run from me. And I've worked it out so that it works out for both of us. And he's going to sell every single copy he's got, and I'm going to sell every copy I got. Whatever I don't sell, I'll just hold on to it and save it for the Kickstarter. But we got this. We got these variants here. The colored one is going to go for $30, and the black, white, and red variant is going to go for $50. The reason for the price difference is as follows. So the colored version, there's only 70 of these in existence, and I only have 35 of them. So the other 35 are going over to Frank. He's going to sell them for whatever he wants and however he wants over at the convention. But I have a feeling he can sell 35 copies of that book over the course of the weekend. And between getting it signed by him, me, and Chuck, and having that book signed by him, it's really a rare opportunity given that he's from Israel. So we have the colored version. I have 7 open slots for it right now. It is going for $30. Okay, Kevin wants both Warlines. I got you, Kevin. And I'll get you free shipping on that, Kevin. So are we calling both of the Frank variants? That is outstanding. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So now we have 6 open slots left for the color, and 4 open slots for the other one. And then we still have plenty of the limited edition, the collector's item version of these covers here. And one thing I want to point out about this, I really loved what we did with this cover, but this is not what we're going to do for our offset print, which is what we're going to go to Kickstarter for. My next job over the course of the next month, while working on Warline 2, is to come up with a new concept for the cover of Warline 1, which is going to be our main cover concept. We're not going to be doing these flaps. I'm not doing that on an offset print. We're going to get too many damaged copies. So we're going to just do a regular 48-page book. It's going to be printed really nice. We're going to do some really cool stuff. I promise you guys, we're going going to give you the goods here. But this is an opportunity to experience the book on higher quality paper. Just really a really nice presentation. And again, like I said, once this is sold out, it's sold out. I'm done. I'm not reprinting this cover ever again. This one's just going for $20. So we're doing this one at 20. And let's see where we are at. What time? We're at 10:53 right now. Okay. So we still have the top row of books here and all this rack here going at 30 tonight for anybody who wants it. We do have one bottom book here that I need to put on. So hold on just a second. And let's see here. Tarzan, the Jungle Lord Returns, number 24. I'll do that for $3. The bottom row book here. Oh, FF moves off to JD. Gotcha, JD. Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. Yeah, you want? I will sign everything for you. So I will have Frank, Chuck, and myself. We'll all sign those books for you, and we'll bag and board it for you too. And I'll make it free shipping with this entire order. You just spent a lot of money with me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Absolutely. Did you want to get Hunter and Destroyer 2 as well for $3? I don't think I got an answer from you on that. I'll sign that for you on the air right now. Anybody else who wants the Warline covers, go ahead. JD, can we show it to them one last time? So we got the full color version going for $30, and we have the black, white, and red version, which is very rare. I only have 15 copies of this book. That's why the price of the black, white, and red one is so high, because I'm printing 30 of them. So 15 of them are going over to Frank, 15 of them are going over to me. And I'm giving 5 open slots here, and that's it. That's an extremely limited print run. Sure, it's only money, right? Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I got you on Hunter and Destroyer 2. I will sign your copy for you right now, sir. JD, you could take that. You could take that down, so I can sign his book for him and show it to him. So we have the VOA, Video of Authenticity. Here's your signed copy of Hunter and Destroyer number 2. Thank you very much, sir. And I'll have those books for you. I'm literally picking them up tomorrow morning. I'm really excited about it. Probably make a post. What's up, Joe Hardy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Cool. Good to see you. All right, so we got this rack here going at 30. How many FOMO books we got left? We got 6 left. I'm just trying to see what the books are worth. So 10, 5, 15, 30, 35, 40, 50. So all the FOMO books, the combined value on all the FOMO books is 50. How about I do it all at, say, $35? You get all the FOMO books on the board. We just clear out all those FOMO books. I wish the IRS had the same attitude. Thanks a lot, Joe. I appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun. So $35 on all the FOMO books. We got $30 on all the rest of the rack books here. And then we have Yushin Shin available in both single issue and hardcover format. And we have Warline number 1 going for $20. And then we have the 2 new variants that are going to be picked up tomorrow and available for sale. Well, technically, you guys can pre-order it right now at $30 and $50. Claim the FOMO. That's off to Kevin. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Outstanding. Appreciate you, Kevin. All right, guys, I think that's the end of our show. We're at 10:58, so we got to actually close this out now. But if anybody wants the remaining single issues we have for sale up here, grab them all. It's just $30. You can grab all those books here. As far as the bottom row books go, let's see, what was I going to do on that? 3, 5, 5, 5, 5, 10, 5, 15, 15, 15, 3, 3, and then that was 15. Okay, we have $109 worth of books here. I will do all the bottom row books for $60 right now. $60 just to clear it out of here, just to get all these bottom row books out of here. You'd be getting New Avengers Illuminati #1. You'd be getting Avengers 4. That's the first appearance of Warbird. That's a key book right there. Civil War 2, you got a 1 in 75 variant over there. Grab it all at $60. All those books on the bottom rack. Grab them all. No, not till midnight, man. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you, Elaine.
10 to midnight Eastern.
Yeah, 10 to midnight Eastern, yes. There you go. All right. So technically it is midnight somewhere. But I also got to hit the hay because I got a long day tomorrow. I got to go pick up books. I'm basically shipping on stuff all day tomorrow. So $30 on the rack. Bottom row here, you want all those books, it's $60. Bottom row cleaned. Excellent. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. You spent a lot of money with me tonight. All right, guys. That is the end of our show here. Thank you very, very much for shopping with me tonight. Look at that. This is fantastic. Now I got an excuse to buy. Thank you so very much. I appreciate everyone. Thank you. All right, JD, I think that is the end of our show tonight. And I will see you guys next week. Kevin, I actually owe you a spin on the wheel here real quick. Let me spin the wheel for you. You get a free Marvel book. I'm going to just throw in the Incredible Hulks, number 615 for you. That's on the house. And there we go. And link for registration. So, Steve, I have your email. I'll take care of everything. And so you don't have to worry about registering. I got your books here. And we should be good to go. So, guys, thank you again for shopping with me. We sold a lot of books tonight. I'm very happy. And I will see you guys next week with new comics, and we're going to have a lot of fun. April's going to be a great month. We're going to be hitting up a lot of comic shops and doing a lot of buying and reselling for you guys. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Have a great night.
Do you remember what it was like when you were a little kid and you got a letter in the mail? Now imagine that letter was filled with information about your favorite shows, pop culture questions, links to things you're going to want to see later, and even sneak peeks at upcoming programming here on The Experience. That's what the EXP mailing list is. Every week, we send you sneak peeks, information, and all of the relevant links for all of the shows you want to see. Sign up now on our website or scan the QR code that's on your screen right now.